Barón, Don Omar, los bandoleros. Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios.
Yo, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comics, coming at you with 2 random acts of kindness and 1 contest video all in one. That's right, I said it, 2 random acts of kindness and 1 contest video all in one. Figured out, you know, it's not much books between all of these, so I can just put them all together in one video. And let's just start off real quick. The 2 random acts of kindness are, one is from my boy Ray Jr. from the comic book Fanatics. The other one is from he's new to YouTube as doing videos. His channel's called the 502 Comic Guy, but he was originally from Instagram and he started making videos now, so that's for him. And then the contest I'm entering is for Semper FI Comic Guy. So I figured Semper FI Comic Guy, he, you know, he's been doing a lot of random act of kindness throughout the community, so I figured he'll enjoy watching random act of kindness videos, so I'll put them all together in one. So first up, let me just show you, my boy Ray Jr. just came out of nowhere, text me, yo, there's a package heading to you. And I'm like, oh shit, you know, like, I didn't know what he was sending me at all. I had no clue, because I don't remember telling him about any books or anything like that in particular. You know, maybe when we talked on the phone or we talked on the, you know, online and stuff, maybe, you know, he heard something. And he sent me a book, and what he sent me, bam, Dr. Manhattan Before Watchmen, book 404. We all know this is the speculation book, basically, for the whole new Rebirth. You know, saying how Dr. Manhattan started Rebirth. I haven't read it yet because I found today in my LCS, which I showed you guys earlier. Well, you're probably gonna see this video on Thursday, but I'm recording it Wednesday night. I found issues number 1 and number 2, so I'm just missing issue number 3. So I don't want to start off with just number 4 and figure out like what happened before and things like that. So I'm just gonna wait till I get issue number 3, and then I'll read all 4 of them straight and see how they tie in to this Rebirth, you know, if it's anything. So Ray, thank you for the book, I really appreciate it. Beautiful condition book too, and all these covers for Dr. Manhattan, I see they're done by Adam Hughes, you know, so that's also a bonus. And one more thing I noticed with this one, I think this is a variant, because if you look at the barcode there, you know, the first number means that it's the first printing, and the second number, when it changes from a 2 to a 3 or 4, that means it's a variant. So this is the 3rd variant done in this series. That's what I'm assuming, because if you look at the first issue number 1, see, it says 1/1. So this is first print, the regular print, not a variant. So I'm assuming that that's a variant, you know, which will be cool. You know, I haven't looked it up or anything like that, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going off of the barcode, what the barcode is supposed to be. So if anybody definitely knows, just hit me up and let me know, because like I always said, I don't know everything, and I learned from you guys just as much as you guys learned from me. So Ray Jr., thank you so much, I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful book, I'm happy to own it, and my store doesn't have it, so I'm really happy to have it. Thank you. There's going to be a link to the Comic Book Fanatics page in the description below. I mean, they don't need my shout out, they got over 1,000 subs, but hey, you know, I can't deny it. They still some very cool peeps, and happy to call them my friends. All right, so the next one is from 502 Comic Guy, and he put out a video showing some books, and he said if anybody wants to trade or anything like that, to just hit him up. So I saw a book that I liked, that I, you know, it's one of my type of books that I like, and I wanted to collect, and I wanted it in my collection. And I asked him, you know, what did he want for it and stuff, and he just went ahead and sent it to me, you know. But I got a package for you coming, bro. I got you some books. I'm most likely gonna mail them out by next week, but you'll have a nice, you know, I'm sending you some stuff, so you'll get it soon. But this is the book that he sent me, and this is Justice League number 1, New 52. This is the 6th printing Jim Lee sketch variant. So really nice book. I love the sketch variants. You know, they look, you know, I just love the way they look. I love Jim Lee's pencils. Jim Lee has some really nice pencils, and I'm just happy to own it. I didn't have it. I do have the regular Justice League number 1 to 52, but I wanted that one. And thank you for sending it to me. And again, guys, if you have not checked him out, please give him a sub. He's new to the community. Show him what this community is about. 502 Comic Guy. The link is going to be in the description below. All right. So now we're going to get into Semper Comics contest. His 4th of July contest. 4th of July contest. He's a veteran. So thank you for your service. I have highly respect for military people. I have some family in the military, friends of mine in the military, and just thank you for your service, because without you guys I won't be able to be doing what I'm doing right now, making a video about comic books, and he wanted to know what character or what book is your most patriotic. And I could have easily shown like Captain America. That's like the obvious choice, but we don't know now. Now it could be Hydra, so we don't know, but that's the obvious choice, Captain America. So I'm gonna go with this character right here. Bam. Superman to me represents patriotism, and it represents Superman represents to me what America is, and is basically a land, the land of the free, a land that accepts immigrants, because I'm Puerto Rican, but we're Puerto Ricans are we're part of the U.S., but it wasn't always that way, you know what I mean? And I'm part of the Latino family, and a lot of Latinos are immigrants, and who's better to represent what this country is about than Superman? He's an alien from another planet that adopted this home world, so it makes him an immigrant, and in this world he was able to become, he's not real life, he's superpowers and all that, but it represents that you can come into this country and study hard and work hard, and you can make something of yourself, and it doesn't matter what race or background you come from, because everyone has a background, everyone is from somewhere else. Remember, America is like one of the youngest countries, if not, I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on this, but other parts of the world are a lot older. You know what I mean? There's only what almost 300 years of American history, but the rest of the world has thousands already. And it just goes to show you that anybody could come here and make it, and Superman represents that, so that's how I see it, you know what I mean? And I just found these two beautiful, patriotic covers right there, and I have a couple of more. I got this one right here, I couldn't stop pulling out books, Then I got this one right there, bam, cracked open my 233, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna keep these up, because these are like, it has the patriotic theme for his contest, can't get them to stand, but so he also wanted us to share one of our favorite 4th of July stories. So I got memory, I guess, or your best 4th of July memory. I have so many of them, so I'm gonna pick one that is kind of messed up, so back, in New York right now, fireworks are illegal. You can't really do fireworks in the streets anymore. New York sucks for that, But when I was a kid, it wasn't. We used to have fireworks all day. And if you guys remember jumping jacks, right? Remember jumping jacks? They look like the little firecrackers. You light them up, you throw them on the floor, and they spin around, and they turn like all different colors, and then it burns out. So I had the bright idea of lighting one in my hand and throwing it in the air. So what happens? I throw the jumping jack in the air, and it lights up, and it does a whole 360 turn, and it zooms right back at me, and it goes right next to my eardrum, and it makes a hole in my ear, burns a hole in my ear. It burned it so fast that I didn't even feel the pain. I didn't even know I had a hole there until my father was like, "Oh shit, you got a hole in your ear, right next to your ear," So that's my 4th of July horror story. But as a kid, you get injured, you play with firecrackers, you get burned, So I figured I'll share that story with you guys. So if you guys are not sub to Semper FI Comics, just there's going to be also a link in the description below. Check him out, give him a sub. He's been doing a lot of things. I've been seeing a lot of videos with him, doing a lot of different prizes and giving things out, and He's just doing everything, you know. So check him out. All right, and that's it, guys. Until next video, peace.
Just carry on, don't rejoice every time you hear the sound of my voice.